Hey, good night, good afternoon, hello everyone. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Hope everybody had a great weekend. We're expecting a blizzard tomorrow, I guess. So I hope everybody's prepared. But on another note, I've been putting a lot of videos up in reference to some of the stocks that I'm watching. Sometimes I see what's moving and I'll give you guys a heads up. All right. Some of those things is what I'm personally trading myself. So, I give you guys a heads up, all right? But you still got to do your own homework and do your due diligence. So, from the videos I've put up on Facebook, I've gotten a lot of people, all right? A lot of people have had a lot of questions in reference to where they should open their trading accounts and what type of trading accounts they should open and how much money they need and, people, all right? I am happy that everyone is getting involved and people are being more financially savvy. All right. But open up an account. I had posted this on Facebook before, is one step of many. All right. You have to open an account and then you have to develop your skills. All right. You have to determine and develop what kind of trader are you. And you could be the greatest trader in the world, but um, money will limit what you can and can't do. All right, when it comes to trading. All right, and it doesn't matter really the amount of money you're playing with. If you don't have a good managing system, then your money will come down to zero, big fat zero. Okay, so some people who have those questions of what kind of account should I open up, where should I open my account, there's a lot of choices where you can open up an account now. And since there's so many choices, I noticed in the last month that the trading prices across the board for all trading platforms have dropped down from $10, where most of them was, and they're all down to like $6. Some is $4.95. So you can try Fidelity. You can try TD. You can try Ameritrade. You can try E-Trade. There's so many different places where you can open up an account. But depending on what you're trying to do, really, you can open up an account with just amount of money is about $500,000, 2,500. You know, open an account and put a certain amount of money that won't bother you. All right. Well, figure things out, play around with the system a little bit, see what's going on. All right. If you're trying to get involved, all right. Me, I don't really offer, trading class, trading course. Some people, they see my videos and we have personal sit downs and, personal conference calls of what we can do to help each other out. So a couple of questions that came in is what kind of trader am I? They see me in and out of stock. Sometimes I talk about a stock a little bit longer. Well, it's about managing your position and managing your money. So it's like sometimes you'll buy a stock, and if you don't do your homework as far as what the charts tell you, some people doing homework is to check all the news, to check who's short in the stock, percentage is this, percentage that's that. It's a game. You can have 1,000,000 people short the stock. If they're gonna move, if they decide they're gonna move the stock, and they're gonna cause pain to all those short people that are in the market, then guess what, people? Guess what normally happens. So I don't mean to sugarcoat anything when sometimes people talk about the market. I'm like, listen, the market will do what the market does. All right, you can put $1,000,000 in the market and thinking everything's going great in the market, take a dump on you. Okay, nothing's a guaranteed in the market. All right, the only thing, like, you try to tell people is invest with the companies that's been here. All right, because to become a day trader and trade in and out, in and out, in and out, you really have to have money. One, two, you have to have a good idea, a good, you have to know what you're doing. All right. because I used to be in and out, and you know that system at first it was working, but the market has become a little bit more volatile. All right, and ever since then, if you are not managing your money, you're not managing your positions, then it's like, you know, you're playing with fire. So in the last 3 months, I've had actually, well, this month is not over yet, but I've had actually my 3 months of winning trade. All right, providing that this month the market don't take a crap after the Fed's meeting. But you know, I've had my 3 month of successful trading, and you can go back on my Facebook page for those of you guys who are skeptic, and you know, just scroll down and you see all the stocks that I've traded that I've put up, and all of them has been winners and gainers, and you know, so that's why I tell people, like, you know, I can do some craziness right now to, you know, just add more money to my account and go crazy, but I'm like, you know what, it's a slow process, people. You get the game. You know, basketball players don't sit there and come to the gym and practice, you know, at a certain time every day just for nothing, because when it's game time they have to perform. And the stock market is the same thing. Me, ever since I've been trading the market, I sleep, eat, breathe this crap. All right, because trading is boring. All right, it's boring. It's fun when you're doing it with somebody, but it's boring. But so on the question of what type of trader I am, or you know, I'm a swing trader, you know. But if I have funds in my account and my eyes catch something, my scan catch something that's moving, that has volume, you know, charts look good, I will take that trade. All right. So I'm a swing trader. I will day trade. All right, but I like to swing trade. All right, so because I'm trying to manage, you know, this account right now. I'm trying to manage and grow this account. So when you're trying to manage and grow your account, you have to pump your brakes and do things a little bit different versus when you're day trading like a renegade. All right, because people who day trade, you know, they talk about, you know, stop loss winners and you in and out the market, and like I said, you can be that person and that kind of trader if you have the funds and the know-how. And trading with a system, it gives you the know-how. Eventually the money's gonna come. All right, so that's why I swing trade. All right, so again, other question, what do you mean by managing your money? Well, what I mean by managing your money is that you have to manage your money as you trade. Like when I put my charts up, a couple of my charts I put these charts up, is to help you guys to look at where the stock is coming from and the possibility of where the stock might go. And managing your money means, depending on how much money you're making, then it's, I mean, you know, depending on how much money or how much shares you have invested in that stock. I mean, you know, whether it's stocks, options, depending on how much money you have invested in that stock, determine if you're looking for a 10-cent move, a 30-cent move, a 40-cent move, a 50-cent move. Because like I said, there's different types of traders when it comes to managing your money as you trade. All right, some traders are not managing their money as they trade. They're trading and they're trying to hit home runs every day, you know. All right, smart traders, they have a portfolio diversified. All right, and in that portfolio they take a small portion, and for some people a small portion is $25,000. all right, you don't got that kind of money to play with. All right, I don't got that kind of money to play with. All right, right now. So you cannot be one of those traders who's trying to manage and grow your account. But that is the goal, is to have a couple of shares of good companies, a couple of shares of this, a couple of shares of that, and then you can come into the market during the day. Now you see something moving, you have funds on the sideline, you can jump in, jump out, you know, add $200-300 to your account, $200-300 to your account at a time. All right, and your account should not be used to transfer funds out of it. It should only be used to transfer funds into it as you grow it. Okay. And next questions, what do you mean by trading the charts, not news? Well, me, I am a technical trader, okay? Because that's what works for me. You know, I'm in a chat room. Some people like to look at news. Some people like to look at other factors. Some people are back on Google Finance. So sometimes, yes, when I'm in a stock and I'm trading it like right now, and I'm not gonna stay in that stock long, then yes, I normally have my Google Finance, you know what I'm saying, up in here somewhere. All right, either the monitor that's in my desk or one of my monitors have Google Finance or FinViz or whatever the case is. All right, Twitter, I have that open also. All right, sometimes the news is quick, but yeah, so basically, you know, that's why I trade my chart, because normally, like, when you do this for a while, you realize it doesn't matter, like, if the charts look good and the price is hitting certain levels, it's almost like magic when the freaking news come out. It's almost like the news will come out as the stock hit that level. All right, the stock will close and then good news will come out, and then in the morning now, if you didn't buy it or you wasn't in the stock before, the stock have gone too far for you to try to chase it. And this is where, before, me as a rookie, I used to make those type of mistakes a couple of years ago. All right, now I don't make those kind of mistakes. All right, I could close my eyes and pick a trade and just be like, I'm not worried about it, because one, it depends on how many shares you buy. That's managing. All right, if you don't buy too many shares, you're not really too worried about it. All right, you expect them to go a certain level. It's supposed to take a certain time. You're gonna make this much money, and it's okay. That's why I said, if some people could make $200-300 a day or every other day, there'd be a big change in your life. Me, I already had the change in my life when you know, I started praying and I started asking for certain things, and it was almost like God just answered me back like, please, what the hell are you praying to me for? I give you the brains to do this. Go and do it. Go and get. I swear, it's almost like the voice spoke back to me just like that. I'm like, oh, great. All right. And the other thing, like I said, last but not least, it's almost like repetition. Stop worrying about getting rich. Worrying about buying the 200 shares like I'm about to post up on what was this, on PLX, Protolix Biotherapeutics. All right, that's a stock that I've been posting up. All right, just worrying about buying 200-300 shares at, you know, at the penny level, and let the stock go 50 cents. All right, buy 200 shares. Right, make that quick $200. Make that quick $100. All right. If you can do that over and over and over and over, just with the 100-200 shares, you can do that over and over and over and over and over. Guess what? You have a system, and then this one, now you have a system that always works. Whatever you're looking at when you plot it, that when you buy, it works. Okay. Now, as you get your money up, you get more funds. You can always buy more shares. You was buying 200, you made 200. Now next time you buy 400. Okay. Now you make $400. Okay. Vice versa. All right. This is how money in the stock market work. All right. It takes some people a long time to learn that. If you manage your money in the stock market, is not your friend. All right. If you manage your money well, then the stock market is your friend. All right. So the stock market is not your friend. So stop praying to God that, oh yeah, make it turn around. It doesn't work that way. All right. So I think I've answered most of the questions that I'm going to answer in this video. All right. This is mostly about, you know, the type of trader that I am, managing your money as you trade, trading the charts, not the news, and then repetition. All right. That's what, you know, I've kind of talked about and hit on these points. So I hope you guys, you know, learn and try to understand what I'm trying to tell you, because you have a bank account and every time you get paid, you put a little money in it. You put whatever $100, it doesn't bother you. You do that, you know, repetition for a year, 2 years, you don't even think about it. And then one day you start to go look at your account and you say, oh wow. The only difference is, you know, with the stock market is when you go look at your account, you might have a couple of thousand. You look at your account in the bank, you know, you have a little, you know, couple of interest payments, 99 cents here, 99 cents there, $1.02 here, nothing much. All right, but that's another video we'll talk about. But I hope I've answered all your questions. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me the email at the number 3, the letter D, consultme@gmail.com. Peace.